I don't even remember the last time I was streaming. It's been a hot minute. Alright, first up, let's see if I'm actually streaming. Okay, should be good. I at least see myself streaming, which is a good sign. Alright, let's get some people in here. The Joker Festival has invaded Sonic CrossWorlds. Sorry, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. And man, do I have some thoughts on this game. Boy howdy. Yeah, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Let's go over a really quick history while I'm getting this shared out for everybody. My history with Sonic, I am a Sonic fan. I would not call myself a Sonic sicko, but I have played most, if not all, Sonic games. And the funny thing is Sonic Racing is a really special series to me, or at least just racing games in general. I have genuinely found myself a fan of them, ranging from Sonic R, even like stuff like Sonic Drift on Game Gear I have enjoyed. All-time favorite easily has to be Sonic Racing Transformed, specifically on the PlayStation Vita, but any version of that game is really great. Team Sonic Racing was really bad. Like, so bad, I played it at a friend's house once, and like, I've had chances to play that game for free on PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, no, I'm good. It's not worth owning it. So, Sonic Racing CrossWorld gets announced. This one's being developed by Sonic Team, or some version inside Sonic Team. This is no longer Sumo Digital. And from the get-go, I was not very excited. I was like, okay, well, it's called Sonic CrossWorlds. Maybe they will cross over with a bunch of Sega franchises. And maybe that's the focus again. Still focusing on Sonic, but obviously not calling it Sega All-Stars. Well, instead, what they decided to do was throw in a couple of popular Sega IP-owned characters like Persona 5, why am I writing Yakuza 7, Hatsune Miku, as the freebies that are all downloaded after the fact. Like, they're not in the base game, which again makes this whole thing weird with the Joker Festival thing. And all the major crossover stuff is things that Sega doesn't own. Turtles, Pac-Man, Avatar, a lot of Paramount stuff you could notice, SpongeBob. And then, like, alright, so already from, like, the crossover part, I was like, okay, whatever, but I like a kart racer. Almost any and all kart racers I enjoy. Boy, he looks silly on this thing. But I was like, cool, let's give this a shot. And me giving it a shot mostly kind of consisted of checking out the closed network test, I think back in like, maybe like April or something. And I was like, hey, let's give it a shot. I don't want to, even if I'm not interested in what it's doing in terms of a crossover, if it's a fun kart racer, I'm definitely interested, especially playing it originally in a pre-Mario Kart world era, and then now post. I'll say this: when I played this back in whenever the closed network one was, that was really bad. It was rough. It had a lot of technical bugs. I did not like how the game felt or looked, and I sold off the game immediately. Then I was like, all right, I'm super not interested, super not checking this out. And then since then, they've announced a lot of the crossover stuff, specifically the Joker thing, and I was like, okay, that's interesting, but still not enough for me to want to check this out at launch. And the $70 price tag is extremely mind-boggling to me. Hey, what is up, Jigengus? How are you doing today? Go-kart. Oh, how did I not think of that pun? Alright, I'm sharing this out one last time, and then we can actually get into this. Oh man, yeah, $90 if you count the season pass is a great reminder. Yeah, so like, This game has given me the ick, like, every single time I have gotten my hands on it or learned more about it. So, what was weird about it was just like, okay, what can really change from the closed beta to the open beta? Which, again, at this point, the game is out like in less than a month. You're going to have to try really, really hard to make some significant changes. And from my time with it, it does not feel like those changes have really been made. The game, control-wise, seems fine. But, like, I don't know, it's so weird, like, because, like, I am not one of those people who, like, only likes Mario Kart. I think that there are many, many, like, fun kart racers out there. Like I said, like, Racing Transforms still one of my favorite of all time. And even, like, other ones, like, I've had fun with, like, indie kart racers. Does not have to be AAA, does not always have to be Mario Kart. But it is just, there's something about this, like, maybe that it's too close. Ironically, I've seen some interesting comments about this game that bring up a really interesting point. That this doesn't feel like a normal kart racer. What this game feels like is like when you're playing a kart racer in an arcade. It feels like that. Like, it feels like something that's just kind of meant to be disposed of quickly. And, again, in a post-Mario Kart World time, and I know not everybody loves the game, I don't know how this thing has legs. I don't know why they wanted to charge $70 for it. I definitely understand the season pass with all the crossover characters, but, like, so strange. Like, so strange. All the, by the way, like, even other little things, like, all the crossover characters, whether they be Sega characters like Joker or SpongeBob, none of them interact with the Sonic cast. Like, the whole point of a crossover, in my opinion, is like, oh, well, it's cool to have a crossover. It's cool to have a crossover that actually, like, has characters interacting. Like, it would be interesting to see Sonic the Hedgehog have a conversation with Joker, even if it's just superficially as rivals, because there's this whole rival mechanic, which is interesting. That was not in the closed beta before. And it was like, okay, let's see what they do with it. And unfortunately, the answer to that was, oh, well, no, only Sonic friends can be rivals with Sonic. We can't let the crossover IP people talk or be there at all. Hatsune Miku does not talk. Joker does not talk. There's menu sounds. Some things are shared. But, yeah, like, outside of some motifs, some sound effects, and a weird Arsene car, and I guess this is my first time racing as Joker. You get the results screen. Like, even as a diehard Persona fan, like, playing as him did not feel fun. Oh god, I forgot there's Minecraft too. Oh my god. Yeah, like, so, please, if you are watching this, whether it be live or later on the fact, let me know what I'm missing. Because, like, this is just the most skip-worthy game I have played in so long. And I do not want to say skip on this. Like, I've played the new open version for about an hour before I started streaming, before the Joker Festival started, and I was just like, well, the controls feel a little bit better, still not super fun. Okay. Alright, so we've got festivals, and these will have different modes, which I have not played, so maybe these could kind of be fun, but I'm like, if the general gist of a kart racer does not seem fun to me, I don't know how we're gonna save it. And again, as the big kart racer fan and a big Sega fan, like, Jagegi, you bring up a good point. They need to put Akira from Virtua Fighter in here. Dude, fucking, like, again, I get it. People aren't going to spend money on Shenmue being in this game, and notably, like, the Sega IP crossover stuff has all been free that's been announced so far. I think that is smart. I think what's not smart is there's no crossover Sega stages. Like, there's no Shinobi representation, and there's a new Shinobi game out. There's no Persona stage. There's no Hatsune Miku stage. There's no Yakuza stage. And all, like, the models look weird. Like, there's just so many weird things about this in terms of being a kart racer that I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, this just feels such like a game by a committee more than something. I get that's not true. Like, there's an aspect of this that fans could enjoy. I would 100% understand. The problem is the execution is the most safe thing possible. Like, this clearly was not a game that has had a long amount of time in development. The general presentation of it looks super bare bones. The music is fine, but I mean, even by Sonic standards, I think most fans would agree that it's a pretty bad OST. Or, I guess, bad isn't even fair. It is safe. It's like a safe thing. Again, it is so weird because, like, I played Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations was fantastic. Oh, that is so weird. So giving big weight. Oh, 100%, dude. This game is not staying. This game is not staying at full price for long at all. Like, no way, Jose, is this staying at full price for long. Alright. Oh, we've got our emotes. Let's see what our Joker emotes are. Oh my god. So yeah, hopefully this team race thing is fun, but yeah, like, I genuinely would need to have a talk with you about two things. If you're the kind of person who's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is gonna sweep, like, compared to Mario Kart World, you are legitimately high. You are out of your brain. You are, like, the fact that the only thing that this game has going for it, in my opinion, is that they delayed the Switch 2 version to put it physically on the cart. That's it. Like, there you go. That's the whole bonus we have for it. It just seems so strange. So Jagangus, I saw you play. What are you most looking forward to? Honestly, right now, it'd probably be Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F is a big one. Chronos, I really want. I didn't realize there's a delay between the digital version and the physical version of Chronos, but considering how closely that comes out to... Why am I forgetting? Considering how close that comes out to Silksong, I will not be playing Silksong at launch, only due to the fact that I still haven't played OG Hollow Knight. I'm definitely interested, but that's also one where I'm like, I mean, I'm in no huge hurry for it. I'm super curious to see what people think. Another weird thing, again, I don't want this to just be the I'm bitching about Sonic, but hey, I'm playing this game. I feel like everything you touch just immediately, like, slows down the pace, which is very weird. Like, every time you run into either another ally, a wall, or whatever, like, it just feels so weird that they're just like, oh yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna lose some rings, you're gonna do whatever. Other things about that I'm looking forward to, though. Oh, Trail's first remake, that one I'm definitely not picking up right away, in terms of, like, at launch, most likely, I don't know, like, that one I still need to check out the demo, honestly. We've had, like, 900 demos come out recently. No, I've not checked out the Trails demo yet. I wanted to stream that, and then I heard it was actually, like, really long, so it was the prologue. So, Trails demo's probably up next. There's just so many. Like, I have the Toa demo, I have the, Super Robot Wars Y demo I want to play. Shinobi I still need to check out, including the demo. I want to check out Hell Is Us. That's another one next month I'm really interested in. What else? Tales of Xillia I'm morbidly curious about, just because that's one of those few Tales games I've actually played before they got a remaster. Xillia's super fun. I've got a whole bunch, really. Oh yeah, like, I'm such a huge Falcom, just knucklehead in general, that there's literally, like, no way I'm not going to be excited about first chapter. Like, I will be shocked if that's not 10 out of 10. My biggest worry was, like, okay, how's this engine, and how's the reception going to kind of be, but that was really it. Let me go pull up, though, because I feel like there's a couple other big games that I'm forgetting about, like, that are closer than I think. Oh yeah, don't forget, you have the exclusive Joker stuff to unlock. Oh man. Funko Fusion makes me so sad. Like, that's a bunch of old Telltale developers, and man, I am not a Funko fan, even though I own like 2. But like, I feel like there was a cool idea there. Oh, Gears of War I do need to check out. Mostly because I have never touched a single Gears of War game. And I'm sure I would love it. You know, Gears of War is definitely up there. Here we go. I've got it pulled up here. Other games that are big on my to check out list that are coming up. Yes, Traveler's Tales, not Telltale. Metal Eden looks interesting, but that's another one that'll still probably wait. Damn, Hell Is Us is literally also the same week as Chronos. That is wild-ass timing. The Hot Shots Golf port, but much like most of the Bandai ports, that'd probably be pretty forgettable in terms of at-line. Oh, Borderlands 4! I was like, wait, why am I trying to think about this? Borderlands 4 is definitely up there. I am super, super excited for Borderlands 4. Let's do Metal Harbor. Definitely not Afterburner. Let's see. There's a lot of good ones, but I'm like trying to think of ones I'm like definitely in for. Silent Hill F I know is a big one for sure. Wow, Silent Hill F on the same day as Sonic Racing. What a choice. The Atelier mobile remake is kind of interesting. Oh, Pac-Man World 2 Repack is 100% a must-get. A, it's a budget title, and B, Pac-Man World 2 fucks really hard. Same with Final Fantasy Tactics, that's another one I was forgetting. Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm super pumped for. Ghost of Yotei looks great. Digimon Time Stranger, goatee right there. Be very shocked if that is not a goatee. And we'll look at this in a little bit after. But yeah, what are some games you guys are excited about? Also, I'm sorry, I have to complain about this game. The fact that all the NPCs in this game are just like the player custom character from Sonic Forces, they all look so bad. Like, dude, just put the chows here, for God's sakes. Like, there is no one in this world who's like, God, I love seeing the create a character from... like, God, I love seeing the custom character from Sonic Forces. I feel so seen. I'm so represented. But yeah. What are some things I like with this game? There's gotta be something. I think the trick system is fun. It's very fast. I like that for the boost. I think the power-ups suck. There's somehow, like, over... I forget how many there are. There's a bunch. But especially, like, if you're in first, I feel like you never see it. Oh, dang, Jag. When does the physical for Another Crab's Treasure come out? I totally missed that was happening. Ah, who's publishing that? Honestly, since that dev team blew up so much with Peak, I totally forgot about it. Boo. I gotta say, by the way, I am so morbidly curious to see how the hell this runs on Switch 1. It runs fine on PS5, but it's got a lot going on for it. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems balanced. I think we still got first, though. Man, I love Joker's signature move. Stand up and hold his left hand out. What a weird choice with the, like, teamed characters we got over here. Alright, how do we do? Oh yeah, we crushed it. Oh, Yooka-Rooplay-Lee. I'm very excited about Yooka-Rooplay-Lee. Almost forgot about that one. Shout out to PM Games for absolutely crushing that one with the physical release. Other unfortunate dumb complaints I'm going to do. I feel like for as many customizable parts as these carts all have, the carts just feel really lifeless. Like, they feel really just, like, tiny, like a tiny little thing, like, the wings not moving. Like, I wish the wings moved. I wish, I don't know, like, even, like, if you, like, heard him, like, call Arsene or something when he was doing trip, like, there's so many little things they could do to add add a personalized effort to it. Okay, so we're using this one. You know what? We'll switch it up because I do want to see. I do want to see what this monstrosity can look like. Just kidding. In case anyone is curious, though, the beta for this is going on for until midnight at the end of September 1st. And if you play as Joker today, you get him for the rest of the beta, even though the festival's only for today. You basically unlock him early for the rest of everything. Alright, let's see what monstrosity hoverboard we can make for ourselves. Because, I don't know, like, the cars, none of them really, like, scream to me like, oh, yeah, that's Tails' whirlwind sport. That's totally what Tails would drive. Okay, that's actually a nice touch. You can copy the color schemes quickly. That's a cool little thing. Let's try this. This is the one thing I have not tried. This was not available in the beta. You couldn't try the Sonic Riders, or I think it was Riders, the Sonic Rider machines. Let's go back to the messages here, because I missed one. Current date for Another Crab's Treasure is the 17th. Thank you for the heads up. That game looks really sweet. I just had not gotten around to it before. Alright, let's see. Oh, fun fact, by the way, about I Am 8-Bit. Anything published physically by I Am 8-Bit is actually published by PM Games now. Which, I guess they swapped over who was doing their physical games distribution a while back. Other games to keep an eye out. I am morbidly curious about Battlefield 6, but I'm definitely not picking it up at launch. Oh, Pokemon ZA for sure. And then I feel like we're just kind of getting farther out there with it. But, yeah, dude, this year has got way too many goddamn games. And for God's sakes, I'm literally still trying to beat, fucking, let's do random. Like, I'm over here still trying to beat Death Stranding. Oh, Dragon Quest as well. Dragon Quest I need to get, but also, at the same time, literally need to still get to 3. I missed so many Square Enix games last year. Still haven't played Neo Fantasian, still haven't played, Romancing Saga 2 Remake. The Square Enix RPG struggle has been real. But yeah, has anyone else like gotten the vibe on this one? Like, I don't know if like, because I follow a lot of people who are into Sonic and Sega, and it really just seems 50-50. Like, people are either like, oh my god, this game sucks, or people are like, this is the best racing game I've ever played, and I'm like, man, I'm definitely, I'm not over here saying this game is dead, but I will be very shocked if this ends up being relevant at all. Like, going back to the price thing, I genuinely think that by the time the Switch 2 version of this game comes out and the physical one in January, this will probably be like sub $40 on every other platform, which will then make it being 70 on Switch even funnier. Okay, I will say the rider board is a little bit more interesting in terms of how it rides. The lack of animations works a little bit more on a board, thankfully. Oh, also, I may be just like biased on this. You guys can tell me if you think this is cool. Does the like track where you're going every round changing thing actually look cool to you? Because like the loading that's clearly there at the end of every track, and not even track, at the end of every lap is just so, it just takes me out of it immensely. It's like, yeah, like clearly they just load up all the variables that are going to be here, because none of the tracks are that drastically different, outside of, like, there's one with a Kraken, and then there's another one with, like, a dinosaur. There's really nothing that crazy going on any of these tracks, so it's mostly just kind of, like, changing up some options. The choosing is kind of fine, but because you very rarely know what both are, with one being random and the other one not, it just kind of ends up being like, okay, well, you can't really strategize for it, which is fun for the randomness, but yeah, man, all I will say is I hope Sega has very realistic expectations for what this game will do sales-wise and DLC-wise, because buying this game is one thing. $30 season pass with weird crossover characters that all, except Minecraft, seem to be owned. Well, I guess Minecraft, Namco, and oops, all Paramount Plus is a weird choice.
Nice.
Man, I love PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Also, I gotta say, like, in terms of the music that's used, very weird. It's like literally just for, like, the music is just here for selecting your character and the results screen. It's not even in the festival. I kind of at least thought the festival might have it there. I really wonder what the other stuff you unlock are for it. I can't imagine it's too much. Yeah, like, even this. Like, we are technically in Joker Festival time, and all we are doing is just have one little, like, marathon board behind it. That's it. Who knows? Maybe the other, like, game modes will be different. I think Air Trick mode is fun, but it still just kind of feels like a normal race. Maybe Tap Boost will feel a little bit different. So then that should swap over in about like 9 minutes. I have no idea, by the way, how long I'm going to stream this. I'm not committing myself to finishing the season pass for today, but I feel pretty confident, especially in a post-Joker playing world, that I'm like, yeah, this is probably going to be the last time I ever play this game, because I know no one who is buying this game, and Lord knows there is nobody I know locally who wants to play this game. Yeah, again, also kind of weird, like, all we can do is emote, and I mean, obviously, yeah, if you were with other people, you could, like, be voice chatting right now, but yeah, I don't know, I just, like, I don't know, maybe Fortnite has broken me. Maybe I was like, well, Sega owns the rights, because they own Atlas, obviously, so maybe there will be cooler things. Maybe we'll have, like, a character talking. Maybe they'll bring someone over. But, like, outside of, like, some, like, stickers and Team Violet, Mona, and Joker, it really just feels like you're just playing the game again. Like, the game modes aren't even, like, tailored to him. Which, again, I don't even know how you would. Like, maybe you would have, like, steal someone's heart while playing. No idea. I don't know how you fix this game. I'm just more curious about how this will be received. There was a recent round of previews from like Gamescom, and even honestly, what was funny was the previews that came out of like Summer Games Fest were actually kind of positive on this. Oh, here we go. Jeppo. Oh, hey Jake, what is up? I'm doing okay. No, we're not going to the PlayStation Store. Question: there are still 10 free Sega free update character slots. Who would you add? Great question, Jeppo. Number one has to be Ryu from Shenmue, but I at least want like some weird RPG love. I don't care who you bring. Ooh, Kiryu would be good from Yakuza 5. But again, again, I think where like you probably only want to do like one character per series. And since we already have Kiryu, but again, Kiryu like not talking is very weird. Oh, Metaphor would be good, and you could get on there for it. I'm all for William H. Metaphor. William H. Metaphor is a good one. Pingle Fingle, how's it going today? I will say, and please let me know who you guys also would pick. But I think someone from Phantasy Star would be a sick deep cut. Even if it was like someone from PSO2, I would take it. But like anyone from Phantasy Star would be awesome. Oh my god, Segata Sanshiro would be great. Unfortunately, he would look so cursed in UE4. I don't think we've done the Wonder Museum yet. Oh, here's a weird one. So some of the other characters they're adding to this, I don't know if they're unlockable or going to be DLC characters or how it'll work in terms of the paid or free ones. They're adding a bunch of characters and stages from Sonic Prime, which I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Like that's a more recent iteration of Sonic, even though it's a much less popular one. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna bring like Sonic Prime characters, bring Sonic Boom characters as well. Like people would be super into like having different versions of Sonic crossover. Because like as much as I would love for them to get movie Sonic stuff crossed over, they're probably not gonna shell out the cash. I mean, we couldn't shell the cash for fucking the voice of Joker or the dude from Yakuza, so that's probably not going to happen. Oh god, I can only imagine the lines Joker is getting. Also, I mean, listen, I know he's like the face of Persona, but I genuinely think Joker is like the most boring Atlas character they could have added to a racer. Like, I would have taken like a mascot character almost even more. Like, I was thinking literally even like Morgana would have been a better fit because it at least would have fit a little bit more. Now, to be fair, because they have such weird characters like Kiryu, not like Kiryu, like Ichiban and even Hatsune Miku, he stands out a little less. But, like, I think by the time this game's roster is totally out, it's gonna be like, what in the Lego Dimensions fuck is happening right now? Also, man, this dude has to stop just, like, pointing with his arm. That is, like, all he does. Yeah, Teddy would have been awesome. I would have been all up for Teddy. Considering we know Joker is going to be at the game at launch and there's no track, I would say never, because obviously by the time this game is still getting DLC support, there will also be, like, the next Persona announcement will be happening. Hell, they could even literally just include, like, a Persona 3 collab because of, like, Reload, or even something next year with 4. I would just be like, I just don't know why they're doing some stuff crossing over with stages and others not. Because, like, even as, like, a Sonic fan, like, these stages aren't, like, anything crazy. There's nothing like, whoa, they got, like, this isn't in the betas, but I will say, like, the first stage that finally made me excited was, like, they have the White Void stage from Generations, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's a cool idea for a stage. But, like, I haven't had a chance to play it, and most of these stages feel bad, so even though a stage is aesthetically cool, I think a lot of the stages are too narrow. Like, I think the stages are too narrow. There are so many instances of characters just, like, crowding a hallway. There are no Persona songs at all outside of selecting your character and finishing a race. They didn't get anything at all. Man, I did a bad job. Shout out to them getting Nickelodeon GAC, though. That was a choice. Oh, no racetrack. Nothing. Like, and I feel like even, like, you could do a cash grab of a track. Like, you could do Mementos as a stage so easily, like, so on the cheap it would be insulting. But no, not there. You got second place. Like this, like, look at this. What are we doing? Like, we're just doing idle animations. We're not even doing, like, a victory pose. And I really can't tell you how much I hate the background characters. Oh, Jeppa, you bring up a good point. If the other Phantom Thieves were here, I think even if Joker doesn't talk, I would love it if they did that thing that like Catherine Full Body did, where you played as Joker, but the other Phantom Thieves were commentating over you playing as Catherine, playing Joker as Catherine. I think that would have been cool. Because they even did that with like Smash Brothers. Alright, we're gonna switch cars. Because I hate myself. We're gonna go into power. By the way, thanks for everyone popping into a very unannounced stream. Yakuza seems so perfect for a course. Like, how do you not do it? But then you realize we don't have one announced, so then it's like, oh well, yeah, they might just say F it and not do it, which sucks. Man, dude, I don't even know. RGG, I love them as a developer. They gotta fucking chill, dude. Like, this year alone, we've had Pirate Yakuza, Director's Cut for Zero, Kiwami 1 and 2 on Switch now, and they're still doing Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter comes out in October, the Revo console port, and, like, man, they've just got so much. I will say, Kiwami 3 I know is wanted by a lot, and I would definitely play a Kiwami 3. But outside of a Kiwami 3, I am still really, really wanting that, it's not Ishin, I forget the other one. The one that only came out on PS3, the, like, early time period game. I want to play that finally in English, and I also would love a just quick and dirty port of Dead Souls, just because it's gotten kind of stupidly expensive. Like, Dead Souls is fun and could be fixed pretty cheaply. Like, you could make a version of Dead Souls fun very easily. Man, this thing's handling sucks. I feel like I've been slip and sliding this whole time. But I mean, even price-wise aside, for Dead Souls, having it on a console that's not the PS3, especially performance-wise, would be a total lifesaver. But, I don't know, even like other little stuff from RGG, I'm really surprised they never ported. I'm really shocked they never ported the Switch exclusive Super Monkey Ball game. No, there's no Morgana car. You just have the Arsene Mobile. Dude, I have not played Dead Souls in so long. Please tell me what I'm forgetting. How did Pirate Yakuza get predicted by Dead Souls? Oh, just because Pirate Majima? Like, I'm gonna be honest, does any of this seem readable? Like, do you feel like when watching me play this that, like, oh man, he could have avoided that if he just didn't see the giant ghost eating him? Bro, I will tell you right now, Xander, nobody got a call. Nobody who is not voice acted in this game got a call at all. No way, Jose. Hell, dude, they could have even literally just reused his like voice lines from the game. The only thing that is weird about it is that Hatsune Miku is the only one who talks, even though like she doesn't really have like talking lines. She just says some stuff. The funny thing about her talking is like she's the only one who literally wouldn't have had to be paid. And I really wonder how long this goes for. You got the silver plate. Also, don't forget, there's apparently a story to this game that they have not shown off once, and I can only imagine is the most bare bones ass story mode you've ever seen in your life. Oh hell yeah! Let's get this weird monstrosity. The Joker carriage mobile. Alright, now here's the real question. Who are the Sonic characters that you're like, how are they not in this game? Let's do Mystic Jungle. That feels like one I have not done. Oh, man. Did you guys see, speaking of Marvel's Capcom Infinite, did you guys see the... we will leave you there. Man, there's some weirdly expensive auras. Yeah, the special edition terrarium for Metal Gear Solid 3 being like a $200 monstrosity was the choice. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about this because I was talking about Sonic Boom earlier. How is Styx not in here? Dude, the US comic book characters legit need to be in here. Hell, dude, I'm fucking like, let's get Sat AM characters in here. Can you imagine how much this Sonic Sat AM intro song would fuck? Or even a Sat AM stage. Okay, the stages are sucking a little less as I'm seeing some more of them. But again, I'm not picking any of these over Moo Moo Meadows like any day. Like any day. Magma Planet. Yo, that is weird. Is Metal Sonic really not in here? I feel like he has to be an unlockable. That just seems odd. Metal Sonic is literally like got to be one of the easiest characters for people to add into a game. Nothing will be more insulting than the way Metal Sonic was added to Sonic Colors. That was some like top tier ass level game development. But yeah, how has everyone's weekend been? Has anyone been playing anything, hopefully not Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? Dude, the Princess character from Sonic 06 will never be added to anything. No way in hell. Alright, I don't know how we saved herself there. And that power-up is just so short. See, like, how does driving through... Like, how does driving through the snake's head not break my car, but everything else does? Alright, that car handled way better. Way better than the last one did. I gotta say, I have not played an RPG in so long just from playing other stuff right now. Which, man, I'm getting so deep into Death Stranding 2, it is upsetting how good it is. But man, it's funny, like, I feel like I play so many RPGs, but then at the same time, I'm also kind of like, man, I want to get back to one. And I've been sort of craving, like, especially ahead of release for Digimon, I'm kind of like, I almost want to see if people would be interested in doing like a game club, or even just like if I did like just go back to for a one-off video, the Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Oh, dude, I legitimately am shocked that RGG has not done any crossover with. Oh, the rental one's gone. That's weird. What do we want to add? I don't know. I don't know who would win in an autism off between Ichiban and Futaba. That would be quite the interaction. I will say though, if that happens, that would then make Dragon Quest canonical in the world of Persona 5, which I would be down for.
Salutations.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Salutations.
Let's do quick recovery and 130. Okay, the only other kind of car we have not tried is this. It says I have 270 seconds, which can't be correct, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, let's go for the Joker colors. Whoa!
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Wait, that's weird. Why did it not let me customize my decal? Weird. Oh, I guess that is why. Big old mask. Yo, the duck one actually kind of slaps. May have to save up for the duck horn. Okay. Hello. Come on, man. Riley, well, if you go back and listen, I don't know how long have I been streaming for. I've probably been streaming for like at least 30 minutes. No. Long answer, go back and watch what I said in the video. Short answer, no. I would say, especially because this beta is up in the next 2 days though, if you can play this, definitely try it. There's a single player option you can try. The multiplayer right now is going on. Multiplayer is even more hectic than single player, unsurprisingly. I just don't like both. Both are pretty bad. There are way better kart racers out there, and especially for $70. Yes. They didn't even, like, look at this one. They didn't even, like, try to crop it. Like, the rest of these are kind of, like, cut off. This one's just literally a square image. Also, yeah, no horn. How does Joker not have a horn? I wish I liked at least one more thing in this game. I just feel like I must sound like the fucking biggest haterade of all time for this game. Ichiban versus Yusuke versus Futaba. I would still say Ichiban. Well, hold on. Are we talking like in a like actual like fight competition? Like who would outwin who? I'm gonna say Ichiban all day. But if we're going by like hierarchies, I think Ichiban clears. Yusuke and Futaba, Yusuke wins easily. Yusuke versus Ichiban is an interesting one though. Not a fight. Okay, not a fight. If we're talking on a like per spectrum basis, I would say top dog still goes to Ichiban just because that man is so delusional in all the best ways, but I love him. I'll go Ichiban, Futaba, and then third would go Yusuke. Yusuke is weirdly like the most normal out of the three, even though he is still very much on. He's on a lot of things. He's on the welfare spectrum, for God's sakes. Yeah, also, going back to Gigangas, of course, they can't afford the full version, because we'd have to pay Lynn that way. Tap your allies. That doesn't sound inappropriate at all. Are there any other Persona characters on the spectrum? Who do we think? I don't know. I almost kind of want to say, like... I don't know. That's an interesting question. I would say there's an argument. Oh, I don't know. Some people are close, and then other ones are like, are you kooky though? I don't want to just give it to anybody. Oh man, there's a bunch. Were you just talking second characters? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of more than. I would say 100% no questions. I will not be taking any questions at the time. I will say with the entirety of my being, there's no way that Gon is not on the spectrum for Super Monkey Ball. That dude's out there for sure. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, yeah, I watched Jaffe play this a little bit. I was kind of surprised how into the game ahead of launch Jaffe was. I was like, man, David Jaffe is not a guy I could ever assume what he's into. He is all over the place. Damn, bro, you can't just say ow like that. I tried. Can't just fucking say ow. Like, damn, bro, you sucked. Like, damn, bro, I'm just playing your game over here. You can't be telling me ow. I will say, by the way, that match felt like it took forever for someone to join us. Oh no, dude, I'm totally tapped out. I have no idea. My brain is so empty today. All I can think about is apparently Sonic Racing eating the rest of my free time. This has to end at like 300, right? Is it bad that my only interest in this game has been SpongeBob? No, because SpongeBob has been stuck in terrible kart races for a really long time. Because that Nicktoons one, which for some godforsaken reason has 3 of them, that one also sucks hot ass. That Nicktoons one has been really bad. I forget if they've shown it. I think the SpongeBob one with SpongeBob and Patrick, the stage looks cool. I think there's voice acting in that. So, like, if they actually get Tom Kenny and stuff, I'm kind of into that one. Please wait. I don't know who we're waiting for, but please wait. I love that Beavis and Butthead made you almost install. Beavis and Butthead that was a collab I have never seen break more people in my life. And I'm saying this as a Beavis and Butthead fan, that was a choice. Alright, we are adding the Arson Mobile. Let's see if we can do a decal on it. We'll do the Phantom Mask. Dude, Yakuza's had the wildest collabs. Rainbow Six Siege in general also has had a lot of weird collabs. But, like, I think Rainbow Six Siege even did Nier Automata. I will say, though, as a big Avatar fan, I am weirdly curious how they're going to do it. Avatar is one of the ones we've seen that we're not sure what they're going to do, because, like, no, we haven't seen Turtles as well. Turtles is, like, I'm 90% sure TMNT will just be Mutants Mayhem, which is fine. Like, I love Mutant Mayhem. But Avatar is weird. Like, Avatar, they could be, like, are we doing for the movie designs? Are we doing the show? Will there be any Legend of Korra stuff? Like, that could be anywhere. And, like, what will the stage be? Like, do you do, like, all the nations? Do you just do, like, one of the islands? Like, do you do a battle? I would say, like, Ba Sing Se could make a cool stage. Like, Avatar has a lot of cool ideas that you could pick from, because that world is just so big. I'm sorry again, I just really gotta say, the music in this game is just so forgettable. It's just, like, every song I hear from this game's soundtrack feels like... It just feels like, someone had to make one of those, like, 30-second power-up themes for when Sonic is invincible or has a shield, and they're like, oh yeah, just do that for every lap. I'm like, no, not really. Like, doesn't really feel like the stage. Yeah, the lack of anything Sega for Fortnite is very weird, but I think a large part of that is probably due to... Really? You can't hit the... Oh my god. I think the Sega thing is because they're trying to do their own thing. Real talk, by the way, this is a cool idea for a stage, the Casino Planet. Not being able to run into poker chips seems incredibly lame. Miku's a weird one. Sega works with Miku a lot, but like Sega and Miku are like how Bandai and Dragon Ball are always synonymous. Bandai doesn't outright own Dragon Ball, same with like Sega and Miku. They just are always the ones you see together. Like this, what is this Final Laugh song? On every track it's this song. Like, I'll tell you this, by the way, guys. Like, I tried to lower the music as much as I could without seeming like I was completely disrespecting this game. Because I was like, well, there's probably going to be some songs I haven't heard yet. But, like, man. Oh, no, 100%. 100%. Mario Kart World, not a perfect game at all. But, like, in terms of a kart racer I'd rather go back to, I'd pay $80 for that all day over $70 for this. That $70 could include every DLC character in there. Like, we're at the point where I legitimately am like, I forget if someone mentioned it earlier, but, like, and if someone had mentioned it, please shout it out again so I can give you props. Someone mentioned, like, this feels like almost like it should be like a free-to-play game. 100%. 100%. This game feels like it needed to be free-to-play. They, unfortunately, were like, well, I mean, we can make it free-to-play eventually, but let's just charge for it for now. Like, the tracks... The character roster, like, the roster's okay, but here's the thing. Like, the roster is okay, but it doesn't really satiate mode. Oh my god, it doesn't end at 300? Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, no costumes for any characters is actually fucking wild. Stages are lacking, soundtrack is lacking, modes is lacking. I'm scared. Genuinely, I am scared about what in the hell I'm so genuinely scared about what the hell this, I don't know, dude. Like, I am so much in the am I taking crazy pills for it that I'm also like, I don't even know, like, how people are coming out of maybe people's thoughts on this. No, battle passes are not free. The only stuff that will be free that we know of are the characters getting added, like Ichiban, Hatsune Miku, and Joker. And even those, I don't even know how many other ones are confirmed. Hello. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up here. Let's go... Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Like, I mean, in terms of it launching for a multi-platform kart racer, I'm sure it will do okay. Yeah, I know there's more free crossover characters coming. I'm trying to remember, like, if there have been some that have leaked at all. That's the part I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. By the way, two separate things. The Sonic Prime characters are not part of the Season Pass. That is its own separate thing you have to buy, which seems very wild. Yeah, this game had a lot of leaks, like, pretty early. I don't know if it was from the, like, closed network test or what. Oh, Ooh, okay. Aye makes sense. Knights is a cool one. Knights would be a fun one to have. Thank you. I was like, I'm sure there's some that's been out there. I just hadn't seen too much of it or remembered right away. Vice would be cool. I would love like a really deep cut. I feel like getting any deeper, like I don't think there will be any character in this that's older than Sonic, but I would love anyone from Crazy Taxi. I think would be cool. I'm surprised I hadn't mentioned that one. Like honestly, any characters from Skies of Arcadia would be sick. Phantasy Star, as I mentioned, would be fun. Hell, dude, even if they did like a weird one, like I'd love it if they like got like even a meme character. Like if they got like Seaman, that would be so funny. Someone needs to show some respect to Seaman in 2025. Oh, Billy Hatcher would be sick too, yeah. Billy Hatcher totally needs some extra love. Billy Hatcher is very underrated. Since there are no costumes in this game, though, I actually do hope that they do add costumes, though. That would be nice. Oh, Valkyria Chronicles would be sick. Valkyria Chronicles would be very, very fun. Since we got Atlas, I mean, again, we could do some Atlas characters, too. I think even, like, non-SMT related... Oh, okay. I will say this. Blue Nahabino would fuck really hard. Ooh, I want to say the Werehog skin is, like, the bonus for the Season Pass. Here, I'm on the store page for it. Let me pull this up. I gotta pull this up here. Oh, Jack Frost would also be another funny one of like, yeah, that's weird that that's not there. Bayonetta would be insane. I mean, in a world where we have Joker and Ichiban, Bayonetta would be really funny. Like, really legitimately funny. But also, we're probably closer to fucking Rystar than Bayonetta happening. Okay. Here we go. So, if you pre-order the game on any system, you get the Werehog. So, the Werehog Sonic is on any version as long as you pre-order. You get a cart, some decals, and the Werehog Sonic as a character. That, I think, is the fun pre-order bonus. Jack Haven! Oh my god, Jack Haven would rock. The digital deluxe bonus comes with Sonic Prime character packs, but I'm gonna be real, I think the Sonic Prime characters are probably just gonna be skins, but just with their own new spots. In release order for crossover DLC, we have got, it looks like it's gonna be Minecraft first, then Pac-Man, and then SpongeBob, Turtles, Avatar, and then 2 more. Oh no, sorry, 1 more. Because yeah, Pac-Man took the spot for that. The Pac-Man stage actually looks kind of cool, by the way. I'm not against the Pac-Man stage. Some post on here I don't know. That one I could see going either way. Waiting for other pairs. Yeah, like literally, if you get the season pass to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, you should just get like a year of Paramount Plus for free. No joke. Oh, this would never happen, but if we're gonna have a Paramount crossover character, Wade Whipple. Let's get fucking Wade Whipple in a costume, in the Knuckles costume, with the whole flames of disaster meme and everything. Like, that would be fucking funny. Put that Paramount Plus money to good use. Have a whole stage where the Flames of Disaster song plays. The Flames of Disaster! Vincent, 100%. He can even have a skin that says, man drinking at bar alone. Like, if you showed me a game where Vincent from Catherine got killed by the Flames of Disaster, I would legitimately cry. Pac-Man seems to be the only Namco character, but Klonoa would be sick. Anything Klonoa in this day and age, I would be very happy with. I don't even know what lap I did on there.
Excellent.
Okay, I guess I was first. You don't double dip the chip. I mean, listen, yeah, dude, if you want to get a free character, money-wise, basically speaking, yeah, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, he's the freest character you can possibly get. Is that Morgana from Persona 5? Oh my god, South Park would technically be up for grabs. That would be so funny. Like, in a perfect world, it would legitimately be hilarious. Imagine, just imagine, if you will, that we live in a world where Canadian Donald Trump from South Park is up for grabs. Oh, Ape from Oddworld would be great. Have I, by the way, have I, like, ever been on Team Morgana? I feel like I only ever get, like, Violet or Joker. Alright, I'm trying to see if there's any other weird ones I have missed. So it looks like the only character we know so far for the Avatar pack is Aang specifically will 100% be in. Turtles, it's a safe bet that you'll get all 4. We still don't know which one. Knights was confirmed. Movie Shadow looks to be slightly confirmed. Interesting. If we get Keanu Shadow, that'd be wild. But I mean, they could probably just reuse the lines they did from the DLC they got. God, that was last year. Jesus. Oh! Interesting. XJ9 would be Warner Brothers, though. We can't include... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. You're right. I always think that My Life as a Teenage Robot is Cartoon Network, but no, that is Nickelodeon. My Life as a Robot here. I mean, listen, if we're already back there, Rudy gets the chalk zone. We could just get all of them. But again, now we're just like, can we just make a good Nickelodeon kart racer? That's the problem. Nicktoons deserve a good kart racing game. They don't deserve this game. Like, I don't want to blow our load. Our creative load for Nickelodeon kart racers does not deserve to be DLC in the Sonic game. Just speaking the facts. I don't even know if I've had Oma Child before. Alright, let's place bets, everybody. What is the chance, genuinely speaking, like, you're a betting person here. Will Sonic Racing CrossWorlds get DLC support that lasts more than 1 year? I'm just gonna say fully no. I think there's no way in hell it gets more than a year of support. They're gonna do their planned stuff, and then they're gonna move on to the next thing. I'd be interested if I'm wrong, but I'd be curious, because, like, I kind of, with Pac-Man as well as Minecraft, it would be cool if they did more video game characters. I just don't think it's going to happen. Catherine DLC, I would say, way lower than Metaphor. Metaphor DLC is way more up for grabs. Metaphor DLC is way more likely to happen. Hell, Metaphor DLC is more likely than SMT DLC. Man, that was hectic.
Oh.
What is that? What is... Oh, God, you suck. He's so mean to me. Why is this person so mean to me? Hell yeah! You know who did that? The guy who grabbed us 400 rings. That's who. What, now, does Sega have the money for it? Yes. Would they spend the money for it? I'm gonna say hell no. 100% no. Honestly, I think doing Sonic movie characters would be a very smart thing to spend their money on. Will they do it, though? I'm gonna say probably hell no. Okay, also, if this season pass goes past 500, I am so shocked. Because I'm like, I really am like, I should stop streaming. Like, I have other things I could be doing, but I'm like, damn it. We're just sitting here talking about would-be characters. We might as well just keep going. I wonder if there's a way... Now, there's not, and then that's the weird thing. There's not a way to like see how far you are outside of the race. Let's go. Outpost is unfortunately like too cramped. That stage is always terrible to drive in.
Hey! Hey guys!
Hello, everyone.
Hello. No, I definitely get that. I mean, like, outside of the fact that they included Sonic Rider characters, this has to be, like, one of the most boring... Like, this has to be one of the most boring Sonic cast of all time. Oh my god. Yo, shout out, I have not seen the newest episode of Peacemaker. Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1, though. Wow. Wow, what a episode. This is such a terrible map. This might be actually like my least favorite map in the whole game. It's just so narrow, and I get it, 'cause that's what the game looks like. I am just trapped right now. This is not a bad stage. This one was fun. Oh my god. Give me those rings, dog. I'm a monster truck. Meow, 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 meow. Stop. Oh my god. That was such an awful race. Yeah, like that stage is so not fun. I only feel moderately powerful in saying that I feel like I collected the most rings. Wow, Jesus, no, some dude at 600, my god. The John Cena Angel Wings. If that horn, by the way, is not Persona related, what are we doing here? Alright, genuine question. How long have I been doing this? I'm so curious. Let's do Sand Road.
Very well.
Hello.
Hello.
Sure.
Hey guys.
Alright, Multime. Buy one, get one free!
All just back for more action. See you next time.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what other online festivals they try to do, especially if they lean into the crossover ones with it. Like, they could do some fun stuff, possibly, but if, like, all you're unlocking are these decals, it's like, yeah, I don't know who's gonna be that excited for these, because, like, there's nothing tied to your character for any of these, which is what's a bummer. Like, there's not even, like, a Splatfest thing where, like, there's something really big to kind of look for here. Man, that was so close. You didn't remind me. I think Sage being added is kind of cool. Although, I don't think there's a Sonic Frontier stage. I think there's like a subspace stage from Frontiers, but I don't think there's like a proper Sonic Frontiers where like you race around on the island, which would be cool. First place! And look at how not excited they are. Alright, dude, it has to end at 500. It has to end at 500. Okay, thank you. I was like, please. Please end at 500. I don't even want the Kasumi decal. I'm like, I just want to know what that dumb horn is. And it's probably just like it's probably literally just like the all-out attack horn, or it's probably like the critical hit. See, now if this game wanted to be really cool, you know what they would do? They would have a decal. They would have a decal for the one, the only, anyone from Persona 5 Strikers or Tactica. And when I say one, I mean anybody. I'll take literally anybody. Let's do... I literally just did them all.
Do it.
Do it.
Later.
I would say it's been a little choppy during online. Not too bad. I am directly hardwired in though, but crossplay seems fine. It's a little stuttery at times, but honestly, the biggest thing is just like it just feels way less fun playing online, just because everyone's using the items like they normally would. Like in single player, you don't really feel like you're being constantly harassed by items, which is nice, except for the fact that, like, there's really no defense. Like, there's literally, like, no defense against items in this game, outside of the one shield item. All the other items, you just kind of have to take it. Like, oh, I hit a wall, or oh, I hit another player, or I got too close to this person, well, alright, I guess I'm fucked. So, like, the items are just, like, alright, well, I guess I'll just never know if I'm gonna get hit by this thing directly behind me that locked on. Because I feel like, especially like even comparing it to something like Mario Kart telegraphs your items you're using and getting used with very well. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this game has kind of finally broken me in terms of I'm just really doing the same old shit. Let's see where we are. Let's see where we are on the, like, Battle Pass thing, and then we might dip. Oh my god, I've read about Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, dude, this compared to the Air Riders is, like, especially because they're the same price, I'm like, oof, you know, it's not a great look for you there, bud. And Air Riders is not even, like, a traditional kart racer. Oh my god, there's more after Kasumi. Yeah, even more, fuck that, then. No, thank you. Alright, we're gonna look at single player really quick, because I want to try something in single player, and then I think we will dip. So let's go to main menu. So we've already done this way longer than I thought we would. And unfortunately, no, Joker does not save this game for me. So let's go single player. Yeah, dude. Even as a battle pass, like, that is not an enticing battle pass at all. Like, the amount of missions you had was like, one was, hey, do 180 tricks. I was like, cool, what'd it get me? Like, kind of a bump. Shippo's character, people would not like it, but I would almost find it endearing if they did it. I mean, I said Wade Whipple. Wade Whipple would be a great shitpost character, but they're cowards. They would never do that. I would say, like, I don't know, for me, I would say is the only thing we're, like, missing for, like, pure, let's make this as uninteresting for Spencer as much as possible. Okay, Yuji Naka would be funny, but they would never do Yuji Naka. Well, like, they would have to do... Oh my god, I don't even know, like, add in some random, like, VTuber, which then ironically would probably, like, make them very excited, but we're gonna do a regular Grand Prix for, like, one race, just by comparison. But, like, man, I'm gonna be like, again, what a weird-ass roster. I think Sage is cool. I think having some characters from Sonic Lost Worlds is fine. Zaz is not like someone people remember as like the best character from that. I think having the Chaotix team is cool. That's really fun. No one from Riders I'm upset about having in here, plus their boards is really cool. But, like, let's be real, guys. Who was like, yeah, Storm? Like, they really, like, they could have just added Jet and Wave and we'd probably be fine. Yeah, get the dog girl. Get the dog lady. Alright, let's do, since we're not allowed to do 200cc, we're gonna do this. Increase rival. Put your skills to the test.
Very well.
Wait a minute. Hold on. My bad. Let me go back. Select a character. Very lame that you can't do this. Oh, little tiny thing. I like the red rings to collect in each stage. I think that is cool. You can kind of see some more of the stages here. Not a bunch. These will be the collab ones. Check the bottom of Grand. Oh, like, do you mean like these ones? Yeah, nothing that we know of, at least. Well, I guess that one's just gonna be empty. True, but we don't know if those are the, like, collab courses that we're getting for free with the characters, or is it, like, just the, like, how we know we're getting Pac-Man courses, Minecraft courses, SpongeBob courses, stuff like that. That's the trickier part. Don't waste my time. Well, I mean, listen, I'd love for it to be there. I mean, I guess timing-wise it would make sense, because RGG Summit is going to be right around release time and Tokyo Game Show, so they could announce more Yakuza stuff coming, and the Yakuza course. What was that? Oh my god. Well, yeah, I didn't feel any much better. I felt a little less berated by items all the time in solo, but yeah, this is like just the most 5 out of 10 thing possible. Like, it's not even good enough for me to be like, yeah, that's like a 7. Like, yeah, I would do that. But hey, we unlocked all our gadget slots, so now all is right with the world. So, yeah, I'm gonna dip out here. Please look forward to more videos of me not playing Sonic CrossWorlds Racing, unless something really crazy gets added. But, please let me know. Am I crazy? Am I a hater? Am I just an old boomer who should go back to Racing Transformed on his PlayStation Vita? Please let me know. Are you playing this? Do you like the beta? Are you excited for this game? Are you having fun? Would you pay $70 for this? Would you pay $90 for all the Nickelodeon characters in the world shoved down your face? Please let me know in the comments below. I will see you later, and until then, please enjoy the world's shortest loop of this song known to man. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.